Welcome to my face. I'm James St. James, and this is Transformations. I'm here today with the incomparable Chad Michaels. Darling.
Hello, darling.
It's so nice to see you. First of all, though, I want to hear all about Saturday night.
Oh my God, Saturday night I got to perform for Cher.
You performed for Cher.
For Cher.
Now, was this the first time you've ever performed for her?
I opened for her in 2002, but I hadn't seen her in 10 years, you know, face to face, so I got to do a little meet and greet with her before I performed, and we took photos, and she was lovely, and she looks 12.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how she does it, but she does it.
What did you perform for her?
I did Woman's World.
What did you wear?
Well, I wore her outfit from New York City Gay Pride.
What is it about Cher that all these years later, all these decades later, we still love her just as much as we've always loved her?
I think, James, she wrote the book on how to be fierce. She gave us the go-to on fashion and being sexy and being outspoken, but you know, more so as she's, you know, matured in, you know, both in her personal life and her career, she's become a really outspoken advocate for a lot of different causes. She's
one of the most down-to-earth people ever, and yet she is the absolute essence of a superstar.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, like, she's both.
Yeah.
She manages to be relatable and more glamorous than anybody's who's ever lived. You started off and your drag name was...
It was Bridget Love.
Bridget Love.
How did you know that?
I don't know.
How did you know that?
Somebody told me, I think, that you were Bridget Love in San Diego.
In San Diego, and that was after that. That came after Bridget Nielsen. When I was attempting to do Annie Lennox with a short blonde, you know, flat top wig on, everyone said, "Well, not so much Annie Lennox, but Bridget Nielsen, yeah." But I actually gave myself a title that went after it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
It was Bridget Love, Bad Girl.
So today you're going to do me as Cher.
Yes.
I'm as far from Cher as you can get. But you said it's pretty paint by numbers. That anyone can do Cher?
Not anyone can do Cher, but her features are so distinguishable and they're so recognizable. You've already got the apples of the cheeks. You've got the sink here. This could actually not work for me today. She could work against me.
You might be out of a job.
All right, we're gonna turn you into the queen of rock and roll music.
Which Cher are we doing?
Well, you expressed to me that you wanted to be the Oscar Cher, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I brought Oscar Cher for you to wear.
Because Turn Back Time Cher, I don't think I can pull off.
Well, I brought Turn Back Time Cher for you.
Oh no!
We had to get some big hair on you. You know, it's not an evening with Cher unless there's a big wig involved. And then to top it all off, we're gonna bring you right up to date and we're gonna put you in blonde Cher. I'm using the drag queen's oldest best friend, and this is something that you probably can't get in the States anymore, but you can get it online.
Good old pan stick.
Good old Max Factor pan stick. So we've got our blank palette here. I'm gonna start with the contouring first because I like to establish the shape of the face, basically. And by the end of this, you might look like you were rimming a cow, but I promise you that in the big scheme of things, it's gonna be gorgeous. All right, so now we're gonna work on your jawline. It's been a while since I painted anybody, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of have a phobia about being this close to people.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna send me into fits, darling. So right now, you know, we've got James contoured all around here. We've contoured his jawline, made it nice and smooth and defined, and now we're lengthening the face with the cheekbones.
So what other characters do you do?
Not many anymore. My career prior to Drag Race was really celebrity oriented, you know.
Well, you were in Vegas for a long time.
I was in Vegas. I did Lacage in Vegas when it was at the Riviera. I got to Vegas and found out that Vegas is a really tough city. Got, you know, in a very lonely place in Vegas. It's a tough place to make.
It is a lonely town.
And so, you know, I kind of lost my way while I was in Las Vegas, and that dream that I thought was the pinnacle for me ended up to be everything I didn't want. There's a lot of realizations that came to be for me when I was in Las Vegas. Things I learned there I've lived my life by since then. We're gonna start working on your eyes, and now we're talking about that classic Cher, that half moon, deep, deep crease. Super symmetrical. They don't have to be sisters, but we want them to be cousins.
That's funny because that's what Raven was saying. They don't have to be twins, but they have to be sisters. And now you're like, they don't even have to be sisters. They just have to be cousins.
Just related. So the eyebrows on Cher are very, very archy. She's always had a very full eyebrow. It's always one of the more prominent features on the face with Cher. Cher's nose it looks a very certain way, and her nostrils are very turned up, and when you see—
Are you gonna paint my nostrils?
Yes!
I love this! Okay, good. Oh, I love them. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Here, get right up in my nose.
Her nose is very straight down. It's very flush. So I'm highlighting that to bring it forward. The term highlight, that means that you are accenting, you are bringing to the foreground. Contouring means you're taking away, you're recessing it, you're making it sink. So contour, you're making the cheek sink. Highlight, you're bringing the apple out. People love to think that I have surgery. And again, I'll tell everyone what I've had. I had injectables, and that was in the early 90s when I was under a tremendous amount of peer pressure, and you know.
What kind of injectables?
Silicone.
Oh, where? In your lips and?
Lips and cheeks.
Oh, okay.
I've not been cut or surgered to look like Cher. I've had injectables, which pretty much every celebrity I've had some sort of an injectable put into their face. Some more than others. But do I think I would have looked as much like it without the injectables? Probably not. You know, there was a time like when I looked in the mirror and didn't really recognize myself anymore. You know what I mean? And that's when I knew that I had gone personally too far. And that's when I began my journey.
But you never would have not done it. You did it for a reason and it worked for you.
If I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have done it.
Really?
No. I do not endorse it. I do not suggest anybody do it. I think the people that are injecting it need to stop. Go see a real doctor.
Yeah.
Don't go see so-and-so in the alley behind Mickey's.
Right, yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not trying to be your mom. I'm not trying to be your conscience. I'm just telling you what happened to me, and it could happen to you too, and you will not like it. Fast forward, we're doing eyelashes now, so there you go. You know what to do. I'm gonna start your lips with a powder. All right, James, well.
Are we done? Is this it?
You're like a mannequin right now. We gotta put some stuff on you.
Okay, so now we're gonna go start the transformation and we'll come back in a minute. Yay!
See you guys in a minute.
Give me my Oscar. Where's my Oscar? If I could turn back time. Pow! Pow!
Hey guys, this is Chad Michaels. Don't forget, subscribe to WOW Presents by clicking this button right here. You can also subscribe to Chad Michaels' YouTube channel by clicking this button right here.